Welcome back, everyone. Let's get back to work. GBP. Okay, there is nothing much in daily. It's actually around its opening closing price, so I don't expect it to move. Even if we trade GBP, then we will go with half quantity if there is something to trade. Morning we marked this level. It manipulated, but ultimately it moved. Good that we avoided. It is in 4 hour order block, but I don't like the price action. 1 hour is bullish. I like the displacement. It is in 1 hour order block, 1 hour FEG. Okay, there was a range, it gave a breakdown, and then good because 1 hour is bullish, and in 5 minutes, if it manipulates, then I can trade half quantity because overall I don't see much move. Let's see other pairs. So we have this swing. Actually, I would not prefer to trade GBP because it's around its opening price. I will do the analysis, but just in case, but I would prefer not to trade. Come on, what happened? If I would, then I would prefer to buy GBP. I might not trade, but let's do the analysis. If anything happens, then I will go half or even less than half. Any manipulation, then maybe a 5 minute break of structure. That can be a good confirmation. But in daily, if you see, it will close somewhere around its opening price, so the pressure is a bit for downside. I don't expect it to go even higher from here. Okay, let's keep it simple. GBP 5 minute break of structure upside, then we will see if anything happens. Euro is bearish in daily. There was a fair value gap daily. Fair value gap. It filled. Now it can continue to these lows. And let's see what lower time frame here. This is also nice. It swept these. It can make that price action inverted this hammer with a big wick, and it can take this wick. So we can expect it to come till this level. Let's look for entries. So we will plan to sell euro, which contradicts GBP. So it's best to avoid GBP. So I won't look at GBP. Okay, so there is a breakdown. It's same. Okay, in lower time frame also it's good because it created a IFEG. It will make a IFEG eventually. Let's see. Okay, so there is no retracement so far. So IFEG is a good place for us to enter because that would be somewhere around 50% mark. Let's keep it simple. Euro sell 15 minute IFVG plus 1 minute break of structure. That as much it moves, the closer it gets the 50% mark. Okay, so AUD. It is around its opening price, so it's not good. It can continue the next day, but right now, technically, it is in the 4 hour order block. But the way this candle has closed, it isn't respecting this order block that much. Okay, and there was a fair value gap over here, 1 hour fair value gap. It is right now in the 1 hour fair value gap. This candle is really strong. It has a very small wick, so it is confusing. It has buyers and selling both signs, so I would prefer not to trade AUD. I won't trade Euro GBP, and let's see if anything is here. Market is not looking good. I I would prefer not to take unnecessary trade. In the morning, it did retrace. It retraced even higher than the 50% mark, swept this high, and then continued. It is there is still a place for it to move. It can. There is still room for it to move downside. But that displacement, I will let me check if there was any news for that displacement. Then we can avoid that displacement. 8:15. Okay. Today is a day of on news, so it is a red folder news. So what to do? Maybe not trade today. We won't trade at least until 8:15. Then there's the news at 8:30. I didn't see the news, so we are already down almost 1%. I think we should trade, but uh, considering the news, now I'm doubtful what should be done. Let's write it down and go with half quantity in every pair. That's the best I can do. I would prefer not to trade AUD. Let's keep uh let's only take high probability trades and avoid everything else. We might only take one trade if that's what it means. That is the triangle over here. Let's see. I'll go with half quantity in every trade, every pair, and okay, it is bullish, same as the lower time frame. Hmm. This will act as a magnet, so it will come to this zone at the least. There is a FEG over here, so it's a IFEG. It's in a range right now, hourly range. I can even extend this line and this too. The bigger the range, it gives. Let's keep it simple. Let there be a, let's see if there are smaller time frame range. That would be, it is on the edge, so it can give a breakout to one side. I would prefer a breakout to the higher side because the triangle, you the pattern is that the buyers, yes, the sellers are getting active on this level, but the buyers are not letting the price move down, and the lower lows are getting smaller and smaller. So yeah, if it gives a, we will buy JPY if it gives a 5 minute break of structure, 5 or 3 minute strong break of structure. There's a smaller swing over here. I need it to close above the range. Even if it closes above this swing, I would not trade unless it closes above this swing. If it closes above this swing and 1 minute candle over this swing, the bigger swing, only then I will enter. Half quantity in every pair because that is news. I don't think it will matter that much, but we have to be logical. Daily, it's around its opening price, so 4 hour is bullish. It gave a break of structure. It's in the order block. This is a small wick. This was a big wick, so it is sideways. Technically, it is in the order block. So 1 hour is bullish. This was a good displacement. Okay, there is a fair value gap. We are bullish in gold, but I don't see where I can enter. It is in 15-minute order block. I would prefer 5 minute break of structure. I will, if there is a strong 3 minute break of structure, then I'll enter. Otherwise, I will wait for at least 5 minute break of structure because I'm trying to avoid trades. I would only trade if there is a perfect confirmation. Daily, it I think, okay. So overall trend is actually very bearish for NQ. It has tested this zone one, two, third time, and so I believe it can continue for the downside. And as per swing targets, I see NQ falling to this level. That is too much. That is technically basis. It might not happen because it could happen in lower time frame, but this is too much of a fall. If that happens, how much? 10%. Okay, but we need not to worry about that. Let's see what we can do today. Today it looks like it can come to this order block, or it can create a fair value gap for the today, and tomorrow it can fill that fair value gap and continue for the downside. Overall trend is bearish in NQ. 4 hour is bullish. It gave a break of structure. It's in the order block, the W pattern, and it is a good place to trade for the buys. This is not bad. This is a good displacement. All right, then 15 minute 15-minute order block. Good. There is a sell side order block because that can act as a manipulation. This is a strong candle, so this swing is important. this is an important swing because it is a very strong candle. If it does not hold this swing, then yes, it's a good place for looking for buys. Technically, it just gave a breakdown of this range triangle, and that is good. If it manipulates for the upside, then that would be a high probability trade. So yeah, that's good. So we are bullish in NQ because when if it manipulates, then that would be a good entry. Otherwise, no problem. We won't trade NQ. Okay, so this is the high we want. So 3 minute or 5 minute break of structure. We have a news on 8:15 and 30 and okay. So we are done with the analysis. Let the new session open and let's see what market has to offer. I don't want to lose too much today because of news. Let's see. We are bearish in euro and overall we are bullish. So I would prefer to take bullish trades because most of the pair are bullish. So it would be good if I can avoid euro also. What was the plan? 15-minute IFEG. So there is time. NQ. We'll look other two pairs over here. JPY. Okay, we will get a trade in JPY. What is the plan? 5-minute break of structure. AUD over here. AUD is also looking good. We were I didn't write about AUD. Fine, no problem. We were bullish. Okay, I'm taking entry in JPY. It's above the zone, so I will wait for 1 minute break of structure or the candles are strong. Let's go with the half quantity that we planned. Oh, it's running really fast. I may be a little late. Mm, Can be a false breakout. Fine. Okay, I entered a little late actually. My plan was if it closes above the swing in 1 minute, then I could enter, but I entered a little late. Fine. My entry should have been at this level, but I entered a little late. Fine. It is actually a very bad entry. I will let me look at NQ. There we will get a trade in NQ. This can be a really good day or it can be a really bad day because I'm going with full quantity in each pair because it looks good. It can be a bad decision. I'm in NQ. The plan was 3 minute break of structure, but the FOMO. Last trade I will be careful. Looks like we will be stopped. Okay, we got stopped out in NQ. I entered in FOMO, which is very bad. GPY. Okay, I'll wait for perfect opportunity in gold until and unless it doesn't come into the fair value gap or gets a 3 minute break of structure, I won't enter. Okay, NQ, JPY is moving. Good, at least something is moving. We got stopped out in NQ, but it can still go up. We might have just got swept in NQ. FOMO, sometimes you get FOMO. And I have already taken two fast entries, so I won't trade gold until and unless it comes into the fair value gap or gets a 5 minute break of structure. That's the minimum I want from gold. Okay, and we won't trade AUD. Euro also didn't come in the zone, so maybe this might be the our last trade. Two trades. We have only one running trade, which is this, and this is our target. This is a good candle. This is a very good candle. This is a very high probability trade, so this is a good trade. NQ. Let's look at it. We took an early entry. I wrote that my plan was to wait for 3 minute break of structure, which is right over here. I think I will do a re-entry in NQ. I won't trade gold, and I will go with half quantity. I've already messed up today, so I don't wanna mess up more. So I'm in again in NQ. Yeah, again it's a bit early because I can see this sweep. So we have, so this is our two trades. One this one, and let me show you the entry. Yes, I had a FOMO today, so it's not good. Our execution wasn't that perfect, but fine. Every best of us get through these days. Okay, the pain is over at least. Now I don't have to run in my mind. Whatever happens, it happens. We will own our mistake, and good that we have Saturday and Sunday to get back in the game. You might again FOMO today. FOMO today I lost and FOMO won. Okay, what else? But one should not be very frustrated about these days because we are human. We can't be perfect every day. Some days we do what we should have not done, and you pay the price and try to not repeat it anytime soon. Maybe your frequency to do mistakes should decrease over time. This is the first time I might have been in FOMO after a long time, and I've learned over the while that just mistake like this happens, and you should own it. Don't hide it, and try to not do it again. Like usually, back a new trader would do is like after going through this, doing mistakes, then they will be like frustrated and throw the emotion away for the next day. But you should not throw your emotion because then the frequency of happening those mistakes increases. I haven't logged in my computer, so there is no point in opening the board funded account. We had two SL so far. Let me check the balance. Our only hope is this. So let's close this. We have only one open trade. There is no reason to panic when you do mistake. Just accept your shortcomings and try to not repeat them. One reason I had FOMO is because somewhat I had lost in the London session, so I had a feeling that this session is mine and I will make something out of this. So yes, I came with a mindset that I will make money in this session because so far my probability has favored me too much. But fine. Let me check the balance. My net balance is 909, almost down 2%. If this one hits SL, then how much have I mixed? Okay, I went with full quantity. If this one hits SL, then I'll be down 1.2.3%. 2.3% down. And this one was a good trade. The two were wrong, so we paid the price for a mistake, which is 25, 35, 35 to $40, almost 1%. Euro is in the zone, so I can't trade anymore. Okay, fuck. Euro is in the zone as per plan. If I would have traded, and if I would have not had FOMO, I would go for 1 minute break of structure. So if 1 minute break of structure, I will do a paper trade. See the price I paid. Okay, so there is a fair value gap. I can enter over here. This is 30 seconds. If creates a fair value gap, then I'll enter over here. This is paper trade. Let me write it down. This is a good trade because we have a swing. There is a fair 1 minute fair value gap. If it fails, then it can come to this swing. Then it can sweep and continue for the upside. That's not our to worry about. And GBP. GBP is not worth looking. Anyways, we have one open position, almost had around a SL. This will be a SL because I know this momentum. It will take the SL. Okay, three losing streak in a way. Okay, we must have reached out. Let me check. Ah, yes, we got stopped out. Our balance is 4884, 485 roughly. So we are down 2.3% in a single day. So we lost 2.3% in a single day. Oh, fine, nothing can be done except I have Saturday, Sunday to look back on all my trades, and I will be prepared for Monday. For a fact, I hope Monday gives better opportunity, and it is what it is. Thank you for watching. See you on Monday. Bye.